Shoot her in the ass. Come here, darling. No, not there. Over here. Can't really get to her from here. Oh, never mind. I can get to her from here. Hey everybody, welcome back to 7 Days to Die on Alpha 19 stable, I think. It still says build 180 up there, and from what I've been told, there's no change from experimental build 180 and stable. It's the same exact build, and it even says that up there, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on with here. I did double check and make sure that I was opted out of all betas for this game, and it didn't change anything. So I guess it's the same. I don't know. I'm a little confused because it does seem to indicate on Steam that, you know, there's further updates and improvements, but this is still build 180. So I don't know. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. I'm not sure what's going on with that. So you guys let me know in the comments if you know what the deal is. Anyway, so, you know, that being the case, we could continue our save if we wanted to. However, the main reason I wouldn't do that is because, you know, we're kind of pretty familiar with Pre-Gen 1, and I kind of would like to try a new map now. And so that's probably the main reason why I wouldn't continue on our save, though we never did get all the way to Tier 5. So I tell you what, though, I do have that game backed up. That save is backed up. I didn't destroy it. And, you know, if the majority of you would like me to continue the old save, you know, let me know in the comments, because we still could potentially do that at least for a little bit longer until, you know, we hit Tier 5 or whatever. So just let me know what you think, because some of the comments that I got were, it's sad to see that you're not going to continue this save, but also I'm excited to see you start the new game. So, you know, I'm not sure, you know, what we should do with that. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and start a new game for this episode anyways. But if I get overwhelming comments saying, no, go back to the old save for a little bit longer, then we can still do that. As long as this continues, you know, to stay on build 180. Okay, so that being said, I also got a comment. Someone suggested trying like an all agility build. And I got to thinking about that. It's tempting to do, but I guess the thing that I don't like about that, at least at this point, is that, you know, I want to use the new guns in the game. You know, we got to use the Desert Vulture a little bit towards the end of the last playthrough, and I really liked it. I like the sniper rifle. I'd like to play a little bit more with the assault rifle, the new assault rifle, too, the tactical assault rifle. And so, you know, if I did an all agility build, I would pretty much not be able to use those guns. But, you know, but let's put that idea on hold for maybe, you know, midway through Alpha 19. We could start a new series and do something like that. Or maybe I'll even bring back the Dead is Dead series. But at least, you know, for the very first time with Alpha 19 now being stable, I'd like to do, you know, just a normal playthrough. Normal in the sense that we're not going to, you know, have any special rules or restrictions. Okay, so let's see. That being said, I think we're going to try Random Gen this time. I did mention that I wanted to look at Pre-Gen 2 and 3, but the more I think about it, I think I want to go ahead and actually give Random Gen a try. And, you know, maybe, again, like I said, later on, it seems like the Fun Pimps are releasing the new alphas about a year apart now, even though they said they weren't going to do that, but they have been doing it that way. So, you know, another thing we could think about is going back to Nitrogen 2, maybe halfway through the season, and do a Nitrogen map, because Nitrogen maps are so cool. I mean, they just add so much more than the vanilla game can. But for now, let's just go ahead and stay on vanilla, stay with, you know, just normal gameplay, not normal difficulty. We're going to do our insane nightmare lives we always do, but normal gameplay, and, you know, we'll just kind of see how things go. All right, so that being said, let's go ahead and click New Game. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a new random world, and we'll keep it an 8K world, and let's give it a generation seed of my birthday spelled backwards. There we go. Except for that needs to be 91. East Soasa County. Okay. And we will call this OG A19. Just A19. There you go. Stable. Okay. So I'm not going to mess with advanced generation. Let's go to the settings. I don't think I'm going to change anything. I think we're going to keep this all on the normal settings. Okay. So yeah, nothing. I don't think we want to change anything here. 32 enemies. Airdrops every 3 days. We could even turn the damn airdrops off, really. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? What the hell? Let's turn them off. Oh, every day? Yeah, no. We'll disable airdrops for this playthrough. I mean, all they really give you is food and maybe sometimes a couple of medical things. And if you're really lucky, you might get something better. But I'm just, overall, I'm pretty disappointed with the airdrops in Alpha 19. They suck. That's all there is to it. All right, so we'll keep 90-minute days. Everything's, of course, on Insane. All the zombies are on Nightmare, as usual. We'll keep the XP multiplier the way that you know, on the normal settings. And that's it. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and have my computer generate the world. And when it is ready to go, I will bring you back. Okay, here we go. That took about 10 million years for this world to generate. Jeez Louise. All right. All right, well, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and put the graphics back on Ultra. One of the things that I did with my computer, just so you guys know, is I actually had two 1080s installed for SLI, but, you know, 7 Days to Die doesn't use SLI, and Perion Galactic Survival doesn't use SLI. And those are like the two games that I play the most. And I decided, well, what the hell, there's no point in keeping that second card in there. So I took it out. And, you know, we'll see if that makes any difference at all. And it also, you know, it gives me a backup card too. If the one that I am running, you know, goes tits up on us or something. Anyway, all right. Well, we're going to get started with the usual here. We'll take the jar. We're not going to take the stupid lead. We don't need that right now. And so, yeah, let me just get through the beginning quest. You guys have probably all seen it a million times. And, once we're done with that, then we'll do our points and then decide what our next course of action is. All right, guys, we are done with the opening quests. So I have a sledgehammer, the bow, the axe, get a little bit extra wood and stone, and we'll go ahead and actually let's make a couple more LC blocks because we'll just use our little tower method. It's really the best way that I've found to survive in the very early game on Insane Nightmare. So, and let's start taking a look. Oh yeah, we got to do our points, so let's look at those next. All right, so let's see. We've got, what do we got going on here? I think we'll go ahead and take Skull Crusher since we're going to rely upon our sledgehammer a lot. I usually take From the Shadows the first point in it in the early game, but I think maybe we won't do that this time. We should probably put some points into Archer. I mean, there's so many things that we should, you know, put some points into. Might not be a bad idea to go ahead and do Miner 69er right away because then we can, you know, break blocks a little bit better. We're almost certainly going to come across some blunderbusses early on, so we probably should put a point in that. And we won't be coming across guns proper for a while, so not much point in putting any points into guns, at least early on. Advanced Engineering 1 will let us do a forge, and then 2 will let us do a workbench. So let's go ahead and make our way to the trader first and just see if we can luck out and see if the trader actually has a working forge or workbench. Alpha 19 is very stingy with working, you know, finding working crafting stations in the world. I'm just kind of taking a quick gander at what's going on here. So, okay, yeah, let's just work our way towards the trader. And I'm sure we're going to get Zeeks in here pretty soon. And when we do, we'll deal with them in the usual manner. And while we're, you know, going along... Oh, I made some cloth, too. So let's make a bandana out of that. And then we'll probably convert the rest into bandages once we use up that first one. Well, let's just kind of hold off on that for the moment, too. And, of course, you know, any bird's nest that we find we'll loot so we can continue making arrows. Let's go ahead and... Whoops. I'm going to favorite those, and we'll just keep crafting arrows as needed. Oh, I forgot the land claim blocks don't stack, so that kind of sucks. Oh, you know what we ought to do, actually, now that I think about it? We should probably put that last point into Master Chef, just so we can make the basic teas and the bacon and eggs. Okay. So the trader's not too terribly far away. We'll just keep working our way towards them. Ooh, there's a chicken. Let's see if we can kill this chicken. Did it see us? Chickens are pretty damn hard to kill once they've seen you because they're just all over the place. I don't think he's seen us. This bow sucks. There we go. That only took 10 shots. Well, not 10, but more than it should have. Okay, we got our first Zikaruski over there. Let's see if we can harvest our chicken first before we deal with him. I did find a gut pile on the road, so we got our bone shiv, bone knife, whatever the hell it's called nowadays. Is this like in the water or something? Not sure. There we go. Alright, come here, dude. You're our first victim. Hopefully the first of many thousands before this is all said and done. Oh, we do need to be careful about not hitting too close to the edge of our block. We learned in Alpha 19 Experimental when it first came out that if you hit too close, you'll actually damage the block underneath. Oh god, it's going to take so long to kill these zombies in the early game. But we use the land claim in case you haven't seen me do this before because it has 7,000 hit points. Okay, we got another Zikaruski in the water, but they're pretty far away. Oh, there's a deer. No way we're going to kill this deer in one shot, even if we hit it first time. Yeah. Yeah, let's not mess with that. Okay, so we got to continue working towards the trader. And there was a zombie in the water right over there, so we got to be careful. Okay, let's go. Let's maybe move this direction, just so we stay away from that Zikaruski. I mean, I'd try and kill that deer, but a buck at level, you know, when I'm level 1 with a primitive bow, that's going to take 5 shots, and then we'd have to chase it all over the place. And that's probably not worth it at this point. So far my frames are behaving. Game's looking pretty good. But we'll see. Usually what happens to me is for no apparent reason, all of a sudden they just start to tank. Ooh, nice. We should probably put one of these down here if we want to survive. Be interesting to see how this random gen world is arranged. We played on pre-gen 1, you know, for experimental, and it was basically all forest in the center, and then it was surrounded by, you know, the other biomes. Take that and that headlight. Well, you know what? We could sell that. How much? Yeah, 48 coin. That's something. Oh, shit. Edgar. Okay, Edgar, we can outrun Edgar. So, I'm not too worried about him. The only problem with outrunning Edgar is we could potentially run into something faster in the process of trying to outrun him. So, let's just be ready with our blocks in case that does happen to us. Of course, the trader's right there. Oh, good. That's Trader Hugh, which means we'll get 2 munitions crates to loot. And maybe we'll luck out and get a blunderbuss and some ammo out of those. So lots of POIs are around this immediate vicinity. Okay, let's check his workstations first. That is not working, but it does have an orange shovel, which we do need. So, okay, workbench doesn't work. Let's try the chem bench. Chem bench doesn't work. 20 oil shale. Can we sell that? Yeah, I mean, it's not doing us any good right now. Some crossbow bolts. There's a couple of boxes in this area here. Ah, alright. Some 7.62s. They were supposed to have reduced the amount of normal ammo that we get in the very early game in build 180. Because it's, you know, it's not really too useful in the very early game since we don't have any guns to shoot it with. Okay, let's check and see if the forge works. It does. Okay, good. Alright, well, we have access to a working forge, so that's good to know. That'll help. Let's talk to this guy.
Something bothering you?
What kind of jobs you got? Alright, let's do a fetch. So, I don't want to do...
Interested in a gig?
I don't want to do buried treasure because buried treasure is extremely dangerous until we get a vehicle. Because remember, we're playing on nightmare speed, and so what'll happen is the game will spawn in that group of zombies that it does, and they're all running at nightmare speed, and they will eat our face. Because we don't have a really good way of getting away from them. Where is the... Here we go. So let's check the 2 munitions crates and the other lootable stuff. Okay, come on, give me a blunderbuss, please. Well, we got blunderbuss ammo. Yeah, let's go check the other munitions crate, which is in this tower. Nope. Alright, well, there you have it. Let's see if this cement mixer works. It does not. But it's got some cobble. We'll take that. I guess we could take this in and see if we can sell it. It's not really doing us much good right now. Nothing there. A little bit of money and some more duct tape. A little bit of brass action. Let's go this way. How about a cooking pot? Nope, not in there. More blunderbuss ammo. A couple more things up here to check. Oh, look at that! Those are actually, both of those are actually very nice finds. Considering we just started. Wow, okay, cool. I think we can sell that, actually. Well, we found our Stogue. That was fortuitous. It doesn't usually happen to me that early in this game. I'll take it. So we automatically get a boost now to our prices.
Drop your weapons or drop your drawers.
I'm not going to do either one of those, no thank you. This stuff is not doing us any good right now. Let's just sell it. Sell that. We want to keep... Well, we have a working forge, though. We need that for blunderbuss repairs or to make a blunderbuss. Will he actually buy that? That's all he'll buy. Okay, we don't need the rest of that. Can we sell that to him? The crossbow bolts aren't doing us any good. That's not doing us any good. That's not doing us any good. That's not doing us any good. Those we'll hang on to because, I mean, we're eventually going to find some guns and we'll want that stuff. And I think we keep everything else.
Was there something else?
No, I don't think there's something else. We'll put the rest of this in here. And we'll put that in there and just kind of smelt those things down. In this, we're going to turn into some flagstone blocks. Actually, are we going to do that? No, let's not do that yet. Let's not do that yet. Okay. Alright, so we're done with the trader, but because the trader has a working forge, we need to set up at least our initial base near the trader. So let's go ahead and figure that part out next. We don't want to be right next to him because then we won't be able to set our land claim block down, so that house isn't going to work. But I would like to be, you know, close to him. Got ourselves some more chicken. Chicken for dinner. Okay, so we've got a yellow house there. We've got the Nightmare on Elm Street house there. Yeah, see, I think the problem with staying here is... Okay, we got Bo over there. It's too close for us to put our land claim block down and have it protect the house because it's right next to the trader. Unless we put it there. See, that would still catch the edge of the house on the west side. It's kind of a cute little house. We could do this house. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. All right, so this will be our base. At least our first base. Maybe not our long-term base, but our first base. So let's actually do this. I'm gonna do 2 flagstones, and we'll set kind of like a more permanent tower out in front of the house, and we'll upgrade it to cobble. And because this one we'll probably reuse a few times. And not only that, but you know, once we lay our land claim block down, then we're not going to be able to use them for our cheese towers anymore anyway. Okay, so where'd you go, Bo? We got a little lead deposit right in front of the house, which is good. I think that is iron over there, so that's good. Come here, dude. We should probably make a spear. I'm not a big fan of the spear in the late game, but I do actually like it in the early game. It is certainly useful. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we'll keep this little tower here and reuse it. Just upgrade that really quick, get our stuff, or not upgrade, but repair. And let's take this house over. I'm going to remove this tree because it's blocking our view. And I want to be able to see what the hell's going on, what's coming, that sort of thing. Taking anybody's attention? No, we got Ronald McDonald way over there, though. Let's do this. There we go. Come on, buddy. Oh, he stopped. And we're out of arrows. Doggone it. Can we just jump up and down to get his attention? Here I am. Ooh, there's a stripper over there, too. Can we make any more arrows? Yeah. Oh. What are we missing for arrows? Nothing. We can make arrows. How many can we make? 27. Let's make 12 for now. I want to use up all my resources. Over here, man. Here I am. Come get me. Sure seems like the experimental phase lasted a long time. It was like 2 months or so. All right. Come get me. All right, I think we're clear in the immediate vicinity now. Get our arrows back. Put that there. Okay. Maybe we'll luck out and this will be one of those houses that don't have any sleepers in them. I'm not going to count on that, though. So, let's go take a look around this side of the house. Oh, this has a basement, too. Yeah, I will be very surprised if there's no sleepers in this place. Very surprised. Got a garage. Oh, yeah. I think I've been in this house before. Okay, let's check in here. Another wire tool, which is completely worthless to us now, as are sledgehammer parts. That stuff could come in handy later. So we're supposed to go up that way. Alright, well, let's harvest this. We've got 2 shovels. Which one's better? They're both the same. This one has more durability. We'll scrap this one. Take those. Don't care about that stuff. We'll take the money. We don't care about that stuff. All right. Well, I suppose we could just go do this the quest way. If I'm not mistaken, though. Seems to me like this thing collapses. Okay, I was mistaken. Okay, let's break this out. We need to be ready to go in case a Zikaruski pops up. Get rid of that. Let's scrap these for now. Don't need that either. Don't need that right now. Let's block that door. Okay. Well, we've got some more cobble and cement. Look at that. Okay, let's just upgrade this one level. That should be good enough. And, is it just her? I think it's just her. Shoot her in the ass. Come here, darling. No, not there. Over here. Can't really get to her from here. Oh, never mind. I can get to her from here. Anybody else? Make a little noise. Okay, let's break this out. We'll leave the bottom block there, actually. Can we close that door? Yes, we can. Okay, those will come in handy later. This is probably just a stove or something stupid like that. But it might have a cooking pot in it if it's a stove. Nope, never mind. It's a construction box. With another stupid shovel. Okay. Is it better? Nope. They're about the same. Their ability is pretty damn close to the same. So we'll scrap-a-doodle that one. Okay. Check the trash already. You just got to be really careful in the early game on Insane Nightmare, guys. Or we will get wrecked. Swung a little too soon. There we go. Come on, Meng. There we go. Down with the sickness. Down with the sickness. Yeah, we'll take this out. Okay, so that goes downstairs. Let's put something to block that way temporarily. We got a bookshelf there. Okay, we got a Zekaroo there. Is it just him? I think so. Off with his head. Okay. We're clearing this place out because this is going to be our house. Let's check in here. We might luck out and find a cookie pot in the sink. It needs to be repaired. How about some good meds? Yeah, we'll take those. How about a toilet pistol? No, we're not going to find a toilet pistol this early. Ain't going to happen. Okay, I don't see anybody down there.